Well, good morning, guys. It's Pastor Andy. We're doing our devotions together today out of the book of Psalms, chapter 90, verse 14. And I know you're probably thinking, Pastor Andy, we spent months in Psalms. We looked at all of the Psalms, and yes, we spent a lot of time there. In fact, you can look at my Bible and see all the markings and everything, how I mark my Bible up going through that study. But I still read the Psalms every day, and I do that to encourage me. It helps me to continue to grow. The thing I love about God's Word is we never learn everything, and we can continue to come back to it, and we can continue to learn as we grow closer to God in His Word. So Psalm chapter 90, verse number 14 says this: "Satisfy us each morning with your unfailing love, so we may sing for joy to the end of our lives." Satisfy us each morning with your unfailing love. Man, when I read that, I thought, man, this psalmist is fascinated with God. He is looking at God, and he's completely in awe when he looks at God. And the thing that came to my mind is that me? Do I pray like that every morning? Satisfy me each morning with your unfailing love so I can sing for joy to the end of my life. When I spend time with God every day, am I coming to Him with an open heart, just looking at Him and seeing Him for who He is? Am I really fascinated with God? Am I starting my day with God every day? Am I finishing my day with God every day? So I've got Him at the beginning, I've got Him at the end. It's this bookends, and then throughout the day, He's going to be on my mind when I start and finish with Him. So am I doing that? In the sense of awe and fascination is where a lot of our songwriters live when they're writing songs. It happened with many of the hymns. That's what the way they were written. Modern songwriters, they live in this fascination of God. And when they look at Him, that's when they're worshiping Him in their own life, in their own heart. And then it's like God just begins to move them, and they write these songs. And I love music, is why my mind went straight to there. I always have a song that I'm either whistling or singing. That's how everybody knows where I am in the building. I can never hide because I whistle everywhere I go. But when I was thinking about this, I thought of the words of Charles Wesley. He said this: "Finish then thy new creation, pure and spotless let us be. Let us see thy great salvation, perfectly restored in thee, changed from glory into glory, till in heaven we take our place, till we cast our crowns before thee, lost in wonder, love, and praise." And you know, when we see God for who He really is, when we get that realistic picture of Him, when we're in His Word every day, when we're praying every day, we're going to be in that place of awe and wonder in our life. Because we're going to see God for who He is. And when we see God for who He is, I see myself for who I really am. I'm looking at myself even in the mirror of God's Word, and I'm seeing what a wretched sinner I am and what a holy God He is. And it's going to put me in that spot of awe and wonder as to why a holy God would ever love someone like me. Look to God today. Look for Him everywhere you go, in everything you read, and the conversations that you have, and you'll see Him. Because what we look for is what we see. If we're looking for the negative in everything, guess what we're going to see? We're going to see the negative in everything. If I'm looking for bad, I'm going to see bad. But if I'm looking for God, I'm going to see God in all of the circumstances of my life, because truly, He is in every part of it. He's in every page of the Scriptures. He's in my kids' voice in the morning when I talk to them. I hear God, I can see God, and I see my children. I think, what a miracle God's gift is to me. When I walk outside in the morning and I hear the birds and I see the sun, I think, what a miracle this whole creation is, that God did it for me. Every place, if we will look for God, we'll find Him. Then we'll be in that spot of awe and wonder, truly worshiping God. So I hope you'll get in that spot today. Get in God's Word, read it for yourself, and see what He has for you. And until tomorrow, God bless you and have a great day.